Okay, now that we've got some exterior walls and even the beginning interior walls, we're going to look at some interior built-ins and fixtures. First, I'm going to move on to my interior layer by double-clicking on that one. And now I'm going to start with looking at maybe something like a kitchen area. So I'm going to start with some countertops. I'm going to use my rectangle tool and start in the corner up here. I know that countertops are about 24 inches deep. So I'm going to set that measurement. And then this one, I think for now at least, I'm going to take it all the way wall to wall. I can always change my mind. And then maybe I also want some amount of counter coming down this way. So I'm going to use rectangle again, grab that one, set that 24-inch deep counter depth, and just eyeball this one. Let's see. Well, maybe I'll actually type it in. So I'm going to make it 5 feet going this way. Okay. Now I don't want overlapping counters. That's a little weird. So I'll just trim and get rid of those extra little line segments. And now, in order to make this into a more convincing kitchen, I might need things like sink, refrigerator, or range. And now that leads me to showing you about the built-in blocks. So in order to get access to the blocks, which have some of those pre-made features for you, I'm going to go up to the very top up here and choose View. And this will see a different ribbon up here. And one of the icons here is blocks. You can also type blocks palette to get here, but for now we're just going to do it this way. So View and then blocks. So that will bring up this work tab over here. You can move it around if you need to, but I like it over there. And first it will show current drawing. And there's probably only one thing there, and that's our paper space that we haven't really looked at setting up yet. But we do have some libraries that are available to you. So we can go down to libraries. And if you hit this little kind of brick looking thing right here, here we're going to find some libraries that are available for us. So this has got the path already in here because I pulled them in already. But here I'm going to show you where to find it. So you have to go to this PC, C drive, program files, Autodesk, AutoCAD 2024, sample, EN-US, English, United States, and then design center. And this will have a few that we might like. So kitchen is a great place to start. You can see the types of things here in the window on the side that it's going to bring in, a couple of sinks, range, refrigerator. You might like later when you're doing this again, the space planner. This has some pre-built furniture that you can bring in. House designer has a few things you might also want. So all of these could be helpful. There are some other libraries that you could investigate. You're just not going to bring in any full layouts, only individual components. Okay, and we're going to use what AutoCAD has preset for us, not shop the entire internet. Okay, so for now, I'm going to look at kitchens and hit open. So it's going to load all of those blocks that are available in that kitchen's drawing over here in this work area on the right. I'm going to scroll down a little bit. I see a sink, single sink or a double sink. I see the refrigerator. This is from the front. We want the one from the top. I see a range from the front. We want this one from the top. A few other things that you might want to work with. You could also draw your own sink and use one of these handle faucet icons as well. There's some cabinets. Okay, so I'm going to place some of these things in my drawing and we'll see how quickly it starts looking like a kitchen. So here is the double sync. I'm just going to click on it once and move out into my drawing. And you can see that it is ready to insert. I'm going to pause my snaps for this by holding F3 or Shift, and I'm just going to place this here. Okay, looks like a sink. I'm going to maybe go get a tap for that sink. Let's see. I think I like this one. I'm going to let that one be centered. Okay, that looks good. Next up, maybe a range and oven. Okay. And we'll get that one in place. Good. And the kind of core third is a refrigerator. So here is a refrigerator. Now I'm thinking I want to put it over here at the end of this counter, but currently it would be facing the wrong way. So you can see that right near in the center of the screen where it says specify insertion point or, there's a little down arrow. So if I click the down arrow on my keyboard, we see other things that I can set before I put this in place. So if I click rotate and tell it that I want to rotate 90 degrees, now it has rotated my refrigerator 90 degrees so that I can place it. Put it up against my counter, and there we go. So this is already looking a lot more like a kitchen than it did just a few minutes ago. I could add things like maybe I can now add a window over my sink. I could add a dishwasher and some other stuff, but that shows you both how to work on the interiors layer and how to use the blocks interface. Okay, that's it. Enjoy.